I'ma end your search. Big Thunder God, I may go and bless a church. G-Top.
Big watch, big rocks, big drop, big chain, big knots, big stocks, big blocks, big name, 6 mops, 6 shots, like Jordan, 6 rings, 6 ops, 6 yachts, big glock, big bang. I need me a big name, I need me a big chain.
What you saying?
You think I'm insane? It's all in the membrane.
How they was playing?
Shorty got big bank, shorty want big name.
Shorty want man.
It start with a big flame, then end with a big bang.
The mayor.
These niggas, they switch.
What's happening, everybody? It's Lil Chocho, loaded like a fofo. Bang! And you watching Thunder God Comeback, brought to you by the Thunder God himself. And today, we'll be talking about the retirement of Korean Zombie. Now, as a lot of y'all may know, the Korean Zombie fought Max Holloway about a week ago. About 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago now, about a week and a half ago. He fought Max Holloway in the main event at UFC Singapore. It was a fight night card, and you know, he came out. He actually looked good to eat, regardless of the result. He actually looked good to him. He came out. He played to his strengths. He pressured. He got Max's face. He threw bombs. He looked fast. His timing was pretty good. He tagged Max a couple times. The only thing, man, that durability. That's what he said after the fight. That durability and then kind of failed him. He don't really have that zombie-like durability to walk through stuff anymore. So, as you all know, he got knocked out, slept. Not TKO, he got slept in the third round versus Max Holloway by Max Holloway. Max Holloway proving, you know, he got a little crack when he want to, when he sit down on his punches, actually throw from the hips. And Max looked a little bigger anyway. But yeah, Max done really done been showing more power lately. And then a lot of people call him pillow hands in the third. When he had some men in them pillows this time, he said something like that after the fight. But yeah, if you an MMA fan at all, you know the Korean Zombie mean a lot to the MMA community. The dude that gave us wars. If I'm not mistaken, for the UFC 25th anniversary is when he fought Yair Rodriguez in the main event. And he was winning that fight. He won every round, if not every round except one. And he got knocked out with he got knocked out at 4:59 with 1 second to go on the clock. He charged Yair Rodriguez, got hit with a crazy up elbow, man. It's one of the best knockouts I've ever seen. But that fight was blood and guts. That fight was amazing. Go watch it, man. They was turned up. His fight versus Max Holloway was turned up. His fight versus Volkanovski was turned up, but not really for him. He wasn't really getting things going. He was getting better. Something similar happened to him with Brian Ortega, but he landed a nasty knockout on Frankie Edgar. Nasty knockout. Who I think it was Dennis Bermudez when he came back from that when Korean Zombie came back from war in his home country, in Korea. I don't know if it's South or North Korea. I'm thinking South Korea. I'm not sure though. But yeah, he took a 2 or 3 year break to go fight in the war, protect his country. But he came back and he landed a vicious upcut on, I think, Dennis Bermudez. I was about to call that man the Beast. But yeah, crazy. His fight with Dustin Poirier was an absolute war. He won that fight. I'm not mistaken, by submission in the 4th round. He had several crazy battles where he got his nickname in WEC. Several wild fights. You know, nothing but wild fights, really. He fought Jose Aldo, you know. He lost Jose Aldo. I think he dislocated his shoulder. Yeah, I'm tore up today. I can't talk. But he dislocated his shoulder versus Jose Aldo. So, you know, one of his 2 title shots. So, you know, that was kind of sad, but he wasn't getting like watched or anything. Like, pretty much the dude done held his own. If he didn't win in spectacular fashion, he lost in spectacular fashion. But he always pretty much looked good, even in his losses, for the most part. And he got some amazing wins. He got the first tornado twister in the UFC. Tornado twister. First twister submission. Tornado twister, that sound like a damn a superhero movie used on Marvel's Middle Lines or some shit. But yeah, he got the first Twister submission in the UFC. Dude got great jiu-jitsu, great hands, big power. Through most of his career, very durable. So, you know, I just made this video to give a shout out to the Korean Zombie. All the wars you gave us, the blood and guts you gave us, sweat and tears you gave us, the entertainment you gave us, the heart you gave us, the skill, the technique you gave us, man. What more do you want from a UFC fighter than what the Korean Zombie brought to the table? The dude was entertaining, he was technical, he was skilled. His defense was a little lacking, hence his nickname, but it made the fight, his fights more entertaining. But, you know, shout out to Korean Zombie. You know, I know he wanted to go out with a W, but he didn't. But he still went out with the love of MMA fans everywhere for being a warrior, for being a true fighter through and through, true martial artist through and through. So shout out to him. It's been a lot of retirements this year and last year. A lot of people I grew up watching retire, and I grew up watching Korean Zombie. So I want to shout him out for a great career. He may not have touched gold in the UFC, I don't think WC either, but you know, he touched millions of people's hearts around the world, because that dude came to fight every time, no matter how it turned out. We got a saying where I'm from: F how it turned out. That's how Korean Zombie fought. F how it turned out, I'm coming out here to kill you or to be killed. And usually it's to kill. Shout out to him. Much love to Korean Zombie and whatever he got going on for the rest of his life. Still a fairly young man. 36, I think. 35, something like that. Very young man. Actually, he had a long life ahead of him. If everything goes right with him. You know, barring something tragic. So, you know, shout out to him. We love you, Korean Zombie. Great fighter. Entertainer fighter. You know, nothing much more MMA fan can ask for than watching a fighter like Korean Zombie for years. It was really a treat, man. I really, you know, I'm gonna miss Korean Zombie. But, you know, when it's time to hang it up, it's time to hang it up. You don't want to go out on a bunch of losses. Now, Max, we probably lost to Max in his prime. I'm pretty sure he lost to Max in his prime or any version of him. But, you know, he was gonna get to the point that durability done failed him a few times lately, and it's gonna get to the point where he's gonna start getting beat by people who not really as good as he was in his prime, people who wouldn't beat him in his prime, rather. So it's always good to know when to fold him, know when to hold him, know when to hold him, know when to fold him. You know, but shout out to Korean Zombie. We love you. We ain't gonna forget you. We still gonna watch your fights. We still gonna, you know, have a lot of admiration and love for you. But, you know, congratulations on a great career, and salute to whatever you're gonna do afterwards. If you just want to sit on the couch, shit, whatever you want to do, you earned it. With all this blood, sweat, and tears you paid, they got brain damage, I'm sure, all kind of injuries you're dealing with. So for that, we thank you, we appreciate you, and we value you, and we love you. And this Thunder God Show, and you watching Thunder God Combat. You know, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, but also subscribe. Subscribe, man. Don't forget. Subscribe. Thunder God out.
They sell, they souls, they ride on dicks, they smell like hoes. They just want fame, no bank, no roll.